Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Mr. Alvin Edison. Okay, I'm going to be your UI UX instructor for this 5 days online boot camp that we are holding. So please, I will want to tell you this because it's very much important. Um, UI UX design lectures is very, very crucial, and believe me, it's a whole lot. So I will advise you that if you have your book and pen or you have your system with you, I will love that you get them close to you. Thank you. And also, if you are live and you are watching me now, please, I want you to confirm on our YouTube channel page and on the comment section to give your review if the sound, whatever thing you're noticing is not well. Please, I want you to give your review so that you can follow up this class very well. Now, like I said, I'm going to be talking on UI UX, and believe me, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. So please, I want to pay attention. Now, in addition to that, uh, on this particular journey we're going to take, after we are getting close to the end, there will be a project that will be given to each and every one that is participating in this online bootcamp. And please, if you are going to be participating on that project, there will be certificate given to you, and also there is going to be a percentage given to you, because believe me, we're not going to teach everything on UI UX for these 5 days. UI UX is a very broad topic. It's not something we can exhaust in just 5 days. So please, if you are participating in the project that will be given to you, we love that you participate in it, because it's going to help you. There's going to be 20. Okay, Logtech is also issuing 20% discount for those who will be participating for this course. So it's it will be a lot. So without wasting much of your time, I will be talking on UI UX and the meaning of UI UX. I will also talk on the differences between UI UX. So for those of you that are starting or that are beginners in this particular course, believe me, you are going to understand everything I'm going to say. Just pay attention. So we're talking the meaning of UI UX, and then we'll be talking on the UI, what the UI is. We're going to talk on what the UX is, because it's a collaborative, um, um, it's an interactive tool. So we'll be talking on the UI. We'll also talk on the UX. We'll see the differences between the UI and the UX, and then we'll see the relationship between the two of them, and also see the principles of design when it comes to, maybe you want to make a website app, you want to make a app, or you want to make a website, or either a software. So you're going to know these differences. So please, I want you to pay attention. So without wasting much of your time, I'm going to move to my slide, and I'm going to to go and get anything is what is called the UI UX of everything. Now, looking at this, we have the like I said, the UI UX design is a collaborative tool. Yeah, it's a collaborative tool that helps you develop apps and that helps you develop websites and also helps you develop software. Now, what is the UI of this particular? What's the meaning of UI? Like I said, if you want to understand what the UI UX design is, you need to understand what UI is, and also you need to understand what the UX aspect of this particular design is all about. So, what is the UI aspect of design? Okay, so the UI. What is UI? Now, the UI UX focus on the visual and interactive elements. Basically, everything that users see and touch. Now, let me explain this, including the colors, including the buttons, including the forms, and including the layout and space, animations and transitions. Let me explain what UI is. Most of you go to apps like, okay, let me use AliExpress for example. When you go to AliExpress app, the first thing you see, the first thing you see it's like the interface. What you can see, what you can relate with is what is called the UI. Are you with me? The graphic, let me say the graphic aspect of it, or the pictorial aspect of it, whatever thing you are seeing there is what is called the UI. Let's use this slide as an example. For example, you see what is on this slide, this environment, like I said, the UI versus the UX. Now, this is a graphic design. You understand, it's a design that is made by a graphic designer. So it's basically like this, what you see. You understand? Or let's use your phone interface as example. You go to Facebook, you see so many things. You see the charts, the charts um environment. You see the comment environment. You also see the like environment. Now, all those particular thing you are seeing, are you with me? All those things you are seeing is what we call the UI of this particular UI UX design. Or let me use another scenario. Let's say you are moving into a new building. Are you with me? You are moving into a new building. The first thing you see concerning the building, or how the building looks, the color. Are you there? The color, or the how the environment looks, the beauty about the environment. That thing you see is what we call the UI. You understand? Why the UX is basically how does this particular thing feels like how, what's the experience you are going to get when using this particular thing. For example, you enter the house, then you now find out that okay, the building, there is a toilet and there's a kitchen. How big the kitchen is it okay for me to 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 put my stuff? Is this bedroom okay for me and my children? That's what basically the UX is. So the short is the short name for the UI is usually called the user interface. Are you with me? It's called the user interface. Whatever thing you see, whatever graphic work you are seeing in that particular environment. Now we move on to the UX. We're going to move on to the UX. So what's the UX there? The UX, like I said, is the overall experience. Let's say you go into an app and you are trying to purchase something. Are you with me? And that purchase you are trying to do, the everything is working the way you want it. Let's say you want to shop for a bag, and then you click on the bag, and then it takes you to, most of you that have used this shopping app before, and it takes you to, okay, chat, how to chat. You understand? Now, those, the way the work, or the interface is working, like the way you move from this place to another place, and then you are, it's solving your problem. let's say it's solving your problem and you want to get this, you click on that and then you see where to purchase and you purchase, everything moves the way you want. That is what the UX, how do you feel the way this is helping your problem, is what the UX is all about when it comes to design. Now, it answers, according to this my slide here, it answers questions like, is the product easy to understand? Like, let's say you want to get a bag, you now click on the bag. Do you have different like the informations you need about that bag? Are they correct? And are they falling in line? You understand? So that's are you feeling good about this particular application? Or let's say a website you want to, okay, let's use Logtex website for example. Then you want to go and research for, okay, a course. Are you with me? Let's say the price of the course. You understand? Now you've moved around the UI environment, which is what you see, and then you see a a a a, a course that has a price tag on it. Let's say graphic design, or let's say UI UX design, and then you click on it. When you click on it, what they are showing you, is it what you actually want? And maybe you want to purchase online, you want to register online. Is the registering process easy for you? You understand? That process, that feeling is what the UX is all about. So now someone now will be asking, okay, what then is the relationship between the UI and the UX? Are you with me? The relationship between the UI and the UX is that, let's use a simple example for as an instance. Now looking at this. Let's say the UX is your idea, how you see these things. Are you with me? And then the UI is what you see. Okay, that's the summary of everything, your experience and what you see. So you can see something but you have not experienced it, that is the UI. But when you start experiencing or feeling the product or that thing online, is the UX. Now the relationship between the both of them is this. Let's say you have an idea, hmm, and then this idea is how you want to shop something. Okay, you want to go and buy something, and then you don't have anything to go get that thing. That's exactly a typical example of what I mean. Now imagine you want to go and browse something, and then you enter a, let's say, a URL code, and then you are not seeing anything on your interface. Are you with me? Now the process whereby you use to log in, that is the UX. The user's experience. Now imagine you enter that kind of website and then you don't see anything at all, which is the UI. Believe me, you can navigate to do what you want to do. So the UX helps to lead you on, help you navigate to whatever place you want. Why the UI helps you to navigate to whatever place you want. Why the UX is to help you get this thing that you want. You understand? Let's say you want to get a bag. Sorry, I'm using bag as an example, or a shopping app. Let's say you want to get an app. You see the app on the UX platform. So that particular picture helps you to navigate to another environment where you can get or purchase the bag. So you see, it's all working together. Are you with me? It's all working together. The UX is to, I mean, the UI is to show you. Why the UX is, how do you feel when it comes to this particular design? Are you with me? Now, in UI UX designs, so in a summary, UI UX design is basically an interactive tool or an interactive aspect of design that helps you to build apps, that also helps you to build application, that also helps you to develop website. Are you with me? So that's a summary of the UI UX design. Are you with me? Now, in UI UX design, there are principles when it comes to design. In fact, in design in total, there are principles in design. For example, let's say you want to build an app. Principles like the color you use, principles like the text you use, principles like your layout, principles like where you put your button, that's balance, principles like the kind of shapes you use. Now, those are very essential. They are very essential. So, those principles, for example, the first principles you need to understand is called your color. Now, imagine you are doing a design that has multiples of color in it, which we are going to see when we go into our designing in full. You will see all these things. So, what I'm basically doing is just introducing you to this particular course. So, stay put and focus. Now, um let's say okay the okay let's say you want to get something, like I said, the principle. You just say you want to build a design, and then you're having multiples of colors. Are you with me? You're having multiples of colors. You have red on on brown. You are designing an app, and then you're having red on brown. Believe me, you that color will not match very well. Or you're having multiples of color in your designs. You have maybe in some of your buttons you have pink, some of the buttons you are creating you have red, some of the buttons you are also creating you have purple. Are you with me? Believe me, you are not going to do that. Design will not be looking nice. Are you following? Now, okay, let's say you want to do a landing page, for example, for a website design, and that landing page you're having a color that is not making sense. Let's say you're having a a uh, a a a thick a thick green. I'm looking for the right color I can match on this. A thick green. Are you with me? With a black that is very dim. Like, it won't match anywhere. It won't match any day. So your color, they matters. Your color, they really matters. So now, another thing you need to consider when it comes to the designing aspect is also typography. Your typography. How does your typography looks? Are some big? Are some small? Now, it's not good. You need to be consistent when it comes to your fonts, how you arrange your font. You need to be consistent on how you arrange your font. Like, let's say you have a very big font, or you are using a sans serif font on a serif font. It's not going to make sense. So you need to consider all those aspects of this particular um workflow, like this particular journey we are going into. So one basic tool we normally use when it comes to designing this particular in UI UX design is Figma. Figma is it's worldwide. Like, it's a very nice tool that helps you to build apps, that helps you to build websites, that helps you to build softwares. Believe me, you it's a whole lot there. So please, I want you to stay tuned as we move into Figma. So I'll be showing you on how I will be showing you how to install the Figma. I will show you how to move along in all, like, to navigate in Figma app. And believe me, it's a whole lot. So I'll be going on a break for like 2 minutes. So stay tuned and Okay, welcome back to welcome back to the section. Okay, like I said, I will be going through my slide, and I'll be showing you one or two things concerning concerning Figma. I mean concerning UI UX. Okay, so I'll move on to my slide. There's something I need to show you there on my slide. Okay. Now, like I was saying, I was talking about the UX aspect of I was talking about the UX aspect of this my design. Now, back to UX. Now, UX design focus on research. Are you with me? It's also focused on the user flow. It also focused on the navigation and testing to create smooth, satisfying journey. Are you with me? Now, what does this actually mean? Now, the UX, it's telling you about how does this really satisfy um, your customer or your client? How does this app satisfy anybody that wants to use it? Now let's take for an instance. Let's take for an instance. Let's say your research. Are you with me? What are the features that it's in that app? What are the things I'm going to see in that application or that website? Are you with me? Okay, imagine you are going to let's say Facebook. Let's use Facebook for example. Now, I know Facebook is not like this, but imagine you're going to Facebook and then in your Facebook app there's no navigation bar where you can okay, or there's no chatting platform where you can text somebody, and it is called a social media platform. Believe me, it's not going to make sense. Now, so the UX, like I said, it focus on the research. What and what, as a designer, what and what, let's say you are a designer, what and what do you focus on when it comes to the UX? Now, you have to focus on the research. You go to different apps or different websites, see how things are done there. Are you with me? See what and what they put in place, the flow, how it works, or let's say the navigation. How do you where is this taking me to? Is it like, let's say you want to sign up? When you click on sign up, where is it going to take me to? Is it going to take me to sign up page? And after sign up page, would there be part of okay, my email address or my or a part where I put my phone number? If I do that, will there be okay, maybe I forgot my password? Would there be let's say an OT, you want to send, you want to do a reset password, will there be an OT like an OT code, like that particular environment, will it be there? So this is what the research is all about, going to other apps to check or other website to see how things are done. You understand? Why the flow is talking about okay, from this place, where is it going to take me to? From this place, where is it going to take me to? Are you with me? From this slide, where is it going to take me to? Then the navigation is talking about okay, will it take, how will I navigate? Are you with me? Now, the other one I have here is a tap a a typical a typical UX design process usually follows this main step, like wireframe, user friend flowchart in 5 simple steps, which I'm going to talk about now. What is now in when you are doing your UX? Are you with me? Like your research, like I said, let's say you are doing your research. We are focusing on your research. Now, what are the things you are going to put in place? Let's say you have gone to search for an app online. How does the flow works? How is the navigation? Everything, is it the testing? Are they smooth? Let's say you are doing something like the splash screen. How is it like? Now, it now leads you to what we call the wireframe in your research when it comes to the UX. Now, which I'm going to talk about. The wireframe is talking about um, a rough sketch of how your workflow will be. Are you with me? It's talking about your work sketch, a work sketch. For example, those of you that have seen those engineers when they go to a site, Are you with me? Or let's say some persons who produce a product, before they start any product production, or maybe the engineer, before they start any building, there's what we call a plan. Are you with me? Where they can follow to bring this thing to how it's supposed to be. Are you with me? Now that particular process is what we call the wireframe, whereby you sketch everything that you are to do before you start designing. Imagine a design you are doing without a plan. Believe me, you will design nonsense. So that's what the wireframe basically focus on. Your rough sketch, whatever you are you want to do. You understand? You need to have it in grand so that you will not make mistakes when it comes to maybe you are navigating to a particular environment in that particular app, or let's say you want to do, let's say your workflow pattern, you will not have mistakes in it. You will not start doing different slides, or I mean different frames that does not really count. You understand? So you need to plan your stuff, you need to sketch it out. If you can now, and one thing about wireframe is that you must not do it in your Figma workspace. It's something you can actually use your pen and book to sketch. Are you with me? You can sketch it out. Okay, from this place, this is where I'm going to. From this place, this is where I'm going to. Are you with me? Now, we'll see all of that when we go to Figma properly. I'm going to show you how to do your wireframe. I'm also going to show you how to do your prototyping, which in a small way, because we're not going to be able to finish everything in this online bootcamp. Also, I'm going to talk a little on the I'm going to talk a little on the the let's say I'm going to talk a little on uh the components, and I'm also going to talk a little on the frames. Are you with me? I'm also going to talk a little on the interface, let's say the property and everything you are going to be doing. Now, also we're going to do a little splash screen that is going to help us understand all of this. So, like I said, we're going to be doing a project that each and every one of you should please participate in it, because believe me, you are going to benefit from it. So as we are doing this, please pay attention. I'm going to be asking questions based on what we've learned today, and also I'm going to let's say I'm going to ask you questions on what we learned today. And also, if you have any comments, or you have any question to ask concerning what we've learned today, you can drop it on the comment section on our YouTube channel in that's on LockTech Online Bootcamp. That's LockTech Training in YouTube. You understand? So back to what I was saying. Now, after you've done the wireframe, there are things you're also going to want to do when it comes to this particular designing process. You understand? So please, I would like you guys to stay tuned, and I'm going for uh, so and tomorrow we're going to go deeper. Are you with me? We're going to go deeper in this. This is just a slide. Are you with me? This is just an introduction class. So please, that particular one, believe me, you have to and if you have your system with you, please follow me very well on this. Are you with me? Please follow me on this very well. So that's I'm going to go on a 2 minutes break. I need to attend to something, and please stay tuned. I'm coming back. Okay. Okay. Welcome back to what we're doing now. Please, like I said, this is an introductory class, and believe me, you everything I say here, some of them might not sound very nice. Some of them might be sounding to some persons the way they don't want to hear. But believe me, you tomorrow we are going into strictly practical section. Believe me, you and if I want you to stay tuned. I want to stay tuned. So if you have your system, please get it close to you, and they will go into this full. So I'll be ending today. I'll be ending today's section now, and thank you very much for for staying, for joining the Lord Take. Thank you very much.